Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good day to everyone. Welcome to Industrial and Organizational Psychology class. In this lecture, we are going to discuss on the introduction to organizational change. Okay, for your information, some books use different subtopics. Okay, the name for the subtopic differently. Some use as organizational development, some use organizational change and development, and some use organizational change. So before we begin, I think it's good for us to understand what is the difference between organizational development and organizational change. In fact, both are highly interrelated. So organizational development refers to a plan and systematic approach to improving the effectiveness of an organization that aligns strategy, individuals, and process. Okay, in other words, organizational development aims to improve the effectiveness of the organization. Okay, but how to do it? Okay, organizational development includes the practice of plan, systematic change in the values, change in the attitudes, change in the belief of a company's employees through the creation and reinforcement of medium or long-term training programs or training initiatives. So here we can see that how can an organization, a company, an institution achieve organizational developments through organizational change, highly interrelated. So organizational change is the key feature to organizational development to improve the organization. So in order for organizations to develop, to expand, to be successful, it must embrace change, okay, whether in the short term or in the long terms. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss 5 subtopics. The first one, we're going to look what are the factors that makes organization change. Okay, that makes a company change. What are the factors that force, or what are the factors that motivate an organization to change? Okay, secondly, we are going to look into organizational change initiatives. When an organization decided to change, what can they do? What are the initiatives? What are the strategies that they can employ? The third one, we are going to look into 2 types of organizational change, and then after that, we are going to discuss a very important topics in organizational change, which is attitudes towards change. And the last part, we are going to discuss on the consequences of attitudes towards change.